Good morning, my friends. It's Monday, June 6th, in what we now call, well, Pentecost time. Some call it ordinary time, but what time is ordinary? Pentecost time or kingdom time. The days and months and weeks after the Pentecost. And I have with me a happy cat who has just eaten, and a beautiful painting on a journal of the tree of life. The neighborhood in which I live has beautiful live oak trees, and I love to just sit under them. The great wisdom of trees is something we seem to be awakening to in our culture, and it is beautiful. Today we pivot to the Gospel of Matthew. Imagine that, reading about Jesus. I love it. And we're thrust right into the middle of a very strange and rather disturbing story about Jesus. One that took me years to reconcile, but I think I can live with it now. So a Canaanite woman rushes up to Jesus, and her daughter is possessed by a demon. And at first he won't listen to her. He says, "I came only to the lost sheep of the house of Israel," which is what he thinks and what he's been taught. And she keeps on asking him. And he says to her, "I cannot take this good food and throw it to the dogs," comparing her to a dog. And she says, "Yes, Lord, but even the dogs eat the scraps from under their master's table." And Jesus looks at her and awakens to her and says, "Woman, great is your faith. Your daughter is made well." So this woman, who was not seen by him as a human being because of his upbringing, because of the teachings he had learned, was all of a sudden seen by him. And he understood that his message was not just to the Jews, but to all people. And that this woman had a great faith, even though she, in his mind, had no faith at all. What a concept that the incarnation of God would change his mind, would open his mind, but yet he was also human. And doesn't the divine always open itself over and over again? Isn't that part of God's very nature, to be opening and knowing and learning and growing, which is counterintuitive because God knows all things and is beyond all things, but yet these are parts of the mysteries of the divine. So Jesus learns that this woman is a child of God, and this will impact the rest of Christianity, because the message of Jesus is for everyone, not just for the Jews. By the way, I've started watching a television series called The Chosen, which most of the time I'm very wary of films or television shows of Jesus, because A, he's often very schmarmy looking and it's not accurate and it bugs me and I don't like it. Well, so a bunch of people asked me to watch The Chosen and I didn't want to, but I finally started and I actually like it. It is a free app on your iPhone. So if you want to watch the Gospels on film, which is our new medium, I encourage you to download it. Let us pray. Almighty God, we thank you for beginning to take us into the life of Jesus in this season. We ask you to help us to grow in our relationship to him, the one who all things were, the human being that was you fully, and who can teach us so much about you. Take us deeper into our relationship with Jesus in this new season, Lord, and grow our faith. We ask you to bless the sick, Lord, and the dying, the hungry, the addicted, and those in pain. We ask you to blanket this earth with your peace and your grace, to give us wisdom and courage to bridge the divide between us and to learn how to care for this earth and for one another. Call us into your service, Lord, and help us to awaken to the presence of another person today who may be someone we have not noticed or who may have offended us. Let us, like Jesus, open our hearts to those who are different from us. This we pray in the name of him who is and was and is to come. Amen. God bless you. Have a great day.